The left's new wish, modern lyrics for a lady fish. The Little Mermaid live-action remake opens next month, and among the changes will be progressive rewrites of its classic songs. Although the term maid is still used for female human sea monsters. The original was released in 1989, making it 33 years old, so, as is tradition, she's being replaced by someone younger and hotter. Or as Don Lemon says, still in her prime. The film's composer says the iconic song Kiss the Girl will be given new lyrics, because in the original version, Prince Eric is encouraged to kiss Ariel without verbally requesting her permission first. I'll remember consent is important the next time I kiss something that I find in the water. In Poor Unfortunate Souls, Ursula the Sea Witch tells Ariel that gossiping and blabbering about nonsense will annoy men. Okay, true, but how is annoying men a bad thing? You get it, you get it. If you don't, I'm sorry. And the new filmmakers also say the old song made girls feel they shouldn't speak out of turn. So Disney changed a bunch of lines, and I'm shocked they missed this other song from the original.
Smoke PCP, disown family, but don't be a bitch, prepare that sandwich and make some babies. You can sleep your way to the top, lie, cheat, steal and never stop, or swallow your pride, commit suicide here under the sea.
Yo, like, Gene, that was some of your best work. I love that. That was amazing. Yes. Oh, my God. Look, Mike, you were saying you were so excited for the Little Mermaid movie that you can't even contain yourself.
Oh, my God, yeah. Look, my wonderful daughter, she was young when Little Mermaid was out. And so I know that movie pretty well because we watched it endlessly, right? And I could actually sing all the lyrics, which, I mean, if people wanted me to, I could. But this, again, goes back to something I said earlier, was when you think the world is as stupid as it can be, right? We clearly haven't hit the bottom yet. It reminds me of a couple of years ago when, I think it was a couple of years ago, remember there was that controversy over Baby It's Cold Outside, right? At the same time as was climbing its way to the top of the charts, right? That song. And you think, really? So
that's what I'm thinking right now, actually.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's selective outrage is what it is.
So, Julie, the part where it's like, oh, it's not, girls shouldn't speak out of turn in the Mermaid song, I actually get that a lot from grandmas in my Facebook comments about the show. They're like, Kat shouldn't speak until she's spoken to. It's like, really? Because I don't remember asking you how you felt, Bernice. You just weighed in.
I just don't understand what the big deal is about this Kiss the Girl. The lyrics go, yes, you want her, look at her, you know you do, possible she wants you too, yada, yada, kiss the girl, which sounds to me like the beginning of foreplay. Like, how do you even get to the real thing if you don't actually try to kiss her first? And I mean, I'm sure that she would have slapped up. Well, don't answer that. But I'm sure that he would have, like, you know, respectfully kissed her.
Yeah, I don't remember Buck, I don't remember the part, like, in the movie. Did I miss something? I wasn't that upset by it. I also feel like the movies I watched as a child, Disney movies, some of them, I was like, okay, she's getting married to this prince, but what does she want to do? And I would think about this stuff on my own and have these conversations. You don't need to completely change the entire thing, or else no girl is going to want to have a job when she grows up.
But this is now the new routine, right? They've changed Roald Dahl books. They've changed Dr. Seuss. Like, they're doing this all over the place now, and they're shifting it around because they're taking a very Soviet approach to this, which is they want to get to the youth as quickly as they can and program them in a certain way. I would just say that, you know, as a guy, when you get a little bit older, you ask if you can kiss the girl, you're going to be kissing a lot fewer girls. You know, it's generally not a strong first date move to be like, excuse me, madam, I would like to hold your hand. And then I would let me tell you, I know. And then I would like to nuzzle. I would like to nuzzle a little bit, and perhaps we could engage in some, you know,
It might not be the questions. It might be your accent.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay.
But the top
where did
hat
that
and the
accent-
monocle makes
I
it look
hope
so
that wasn't
trustworthy.
I hope that
Mr.
wasn't the
Moneybag.
accent you used when you were trying to go undercover in the CIA. If it was, I know why you don't do that anymore.
I was back at headquarters drinking lattes. There were no accents.
Joe, you're banned from movie theaters.
I am, yeah. Ever since that incident with Pee Wee Herman. It's a 30-year-old reference. It's a 30-year-old reference. Really? I have a feeling this movie's gonna be really bad.
Yeah, me too.
We're hearing about all these things that have nothing to do with the quality of the movie because people originally supposedly were angry that it was a black mermaid. Like, oh, not like in real life. What they're complaining about. This is not the problematic Disney movie. The problematic Disney movie is Snow White, okay? Because forget about consent. You have this woman, she's in a coma in some sort of aquarium, and you have a prince riding through the woods, and he's like, oh, there's a woman in a glass box surrounded by dwarfs. I'm not sure if she's dead. We should make out so I can find out.
Yeah.
That's the problematic movie.
Really? I always kind of related to Snow White because at a time in my life, I also lived in a frat house.
You did? Were you in a glass box? She was in that glass box for a long time.
Yeah, she was.
You know those dwarfs were coming home after a couple of years and just like throwing their keys and the mail on it. They didn't even care anymore.
I don't even know how you cast for that movie. How would you do that? You can't even do that now. You couldn't cast.
You'd have to
Snow White.
CGI the dwarfs.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Just bring
well-
that up.
Well, I should say I am available if anyone's casting.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.